Hi all and welcome back to another edition of The Week Ahead. Main events in focus for this week are European and also UK consumer price index figures, Bank of Japan interest rate decision and monetary policy statement. On Monday at 10 a.m, Eurozone consumer price index for August is due for release. Market expectations are for the European inflation figure to show 2% for year-on-year and 0.2% from the previously published minus 0.3% month-on-month. This data could increase volatility in European equities, especially German DAX index, and also euro currency crosses. Let's take a look at euro-dollar. The most important level for us for euro-dollar currency pair is at 1.16 level. That was the breakout level from last week, and now it's considered to be a newly found support area. Price action appears to be bullish above that level, potentially targeting additional upside resistances towards 1.1640. Breakouts above 1.1640 could open up the way for the retest of this current swing highs at 1.17, possibly even 1.1740. Alternatively, a dip lower and end of day close below 1.16 level could open up the way for a deeper retracement and retest of additional downside supports towards 1.1540, which is pointing to the cluster of these previous lows, possibly even 1.15 level, which is a nice and round number. Now, on Tuesday at 2:30 a.m, Reserve Bank of Australia meeting minutes are published. The minutes are always published 2 weeks after the interest rate decision and are closely watched for any changes in differences of view during the recent policy discussions. This data could impact volatility in Australian equities and also Aussie currency crosses. Moving on Wednesday at 3 a.m, Bank of Japan interest rate decision and monetary policy statement are scheduled for release. Market expectations are for no change in current rate levels. This data could increase volatility in Japanese equities and also Japanese yen currency crosses. Let's take a look at Japanese yen. Dollar yen appears to be breaking out higher, currently supported by 111 level. Price action appears to be bullish above that level, potentially targeting additional upside resistances towards 112.40. Breakouts above that level could open up the way for the retest of additional upside resistances towards 113, even nice and round number, and also very close to this cluster of the previous highs, possibly even 113.60 on the upside. Alternatively, any controlled pullbacks are initially supported by 111 level. Only a confirmed breakout lower and end of day close below 111 level would open up the way for the deeper retracement towards additional supports towards 110.40, possibly even 109.90, 110 level. Now let's move on and look at something else. Also on Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. UK morning time, we will receive loads of UK data, starting with UK retail price index, producer price index, and also consumer price index data. Market expectations for CPI data is to show an increase of 2.7% year-on-year from previously published 2.5%, and core CPI forecasts are pointing to 2.1% figure from previously published 1.9. This data could impact volatility in UK equities, FTSE 100 or UK 100 equity index, and also sterling currency crosses. Moving on Thursday at 9:30, we will get more UK data, in this case retail sales, and they're due for release. Market forecasts are for the figure to show 2.8% year-on-year from previously published 3.7%. This data could also impact volatility in UK equities and also sterling currency crosses. Now, let's take a look at cable, sterling dollar. Sterling dollar appears to be capped by this current upside resistance at 1 spot 31.40 level. Initial downside support is at 1 spot 30.50. Only a confirmed loss of 1 spot 13.50 could open up the way for a deeper retracement towards additional supports at 1 spot 30 level. Confirmed loss of that level could possibly open up the way for a deeper retracement towards 1 spot 29.50, even 1 spot 29 level. Alternatively, consolidation around this 1 spot 13.50 and a move higher are initially capped by that current resistance at 1 spot 31.40. Breakout and end of day close above that level could negate any sort of bearishness, potentially opening up the way for a further upside move to retest resistances towards 1 spot 32 level. Breakouts above that level could possibly even target additional resistance towards 1 spot 32.70, 1 spot 33 levels. Finally, to finish the week off on Friday at 1:30 p.m. Canadian retail sales and also consumer price index for the month of August are due for release. Market expectations are for the CPI figure to show 2.8% year-on-year from previously published 3%. This data could likely increase volatility in Canadian equities and also CAD currency crosses. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Stay safe and happy trading.